Good morning, boys and girls. It's Jimmy from Boro Bridges. How you doing? One of the first videos of the new year, if not the first, even though we're creeping fast towards February. My apologies for that. I have been tied up with life stuff. Today we're going to be looking at an item that was sent over for the purposes of this review and also for a little bit of promo, and that's going to be the Dotshell V2 by Amitzoo. As you can see here, we've got two boxes. This box is for the V1, which I've got in this Tita AIO. Big fan of this. When I heard they were bringing out the V2, contacted them. They were very kind to send one over for the purposes of this review. So let me have a quick blast on this, and then we'll get in and about showing you and telling you all about this new bad boy. I still use the V1 on a daily basis, so yeah, very pleased with that. That's the Dotshell V1 box. Not having a great morning this morning, guys. So yeah, it's basically the same sort of packaging that you get. You've got the QR code thing on the side, all you know, bits and pieces on the back. There's the various socials and things in the different languages. Some differences though. So the V2, it comes with 5 AF pins, the stock 4.8, and then you get a spare positive tube, which is a 2mm ID. The AF pin kit contains a 1.2, a 1.3, a 1.5, and a 2mm. You're going to get a spares bag with some O-rings and some post screws, and you're going to get a lovely warranty card in there as well. Yeah, there you go. Presented very nicely. Now this is aimed across the board, MTL up to direct lung in my opinion, or you know, very loose restricted direct lung, whereas the original was more, I think it sort of maxed out at a relatively moderately tightly drawed restricted direct lung, which wasn't a bad thing. You knew what you were getting with it. This, because of the size of the tanks, you're going to be going through juice a hell of a lot if you're using this in direct lung mode, but you know, that's sort of par for the course, I suppose. So one thing that they have with the redesign, we're going to go through some of this as we're kind of looking at it. You've got an adjustable airflow ring on the bottom to sort of fine tune your airflow, which is very nice. You do get an airflow control on the bottom of the V1. However, this one, it just looks a bit cleaner. That's magnetic on the bottom. Oh, my ring's just popped off. Say goodbye to the 510 adapter. We have now got a built-in, a built-in 510 threaded pin. So that can be fired on any ohms reader or 510 mod, which is a massive upgrade in my opinion. So one thing that it kind of is a bugbear of mine when it comes to the Amitzoo AIO stuff is it generally all comes with a sort of a proprietary adapter, which if you're out and about and you need to sort of dry fire, if you don't have the box on you, you're a bit screwed really. Looking at the juice well, and also with the Wicking ports are a lot more generous on the V2. A lot better in my opinion, as are the juice inlet ports. They're almost like, I mean, they're not pin dots, but they're not far off it on the V1. These are huge in comparison. So that's a very nice upgrade for that. 3mm capacity, it's a PCTG tank. The adjustment of those holes as well has been altered ever so slightly, and there's a bit of doming to the inside of the chimney there, which is very nice. I've really been enjoying this. I mean, I have this kind of review and show has been sort of held off because I've been using it so much. And to be honest, I am going to be doing a sort of a bit of like an expose, I suppose, or a piece on Amitzoo's range, or the ones that I have anyway. Just kind of looking at, I guess, how they've evolved as a company when it comes to sort of looking at the AIO market, and especially with RBAs. But yeah, the Dot V2, Dotshell V2, should I say? A very, very, very nice upgrade. A limited release. So yeah, if it's something that you know you love your Dotshell, but you wish you could do direct along with it, this is an absolute must for you. An absolute must. In my opinion, a great upgrade, and I would recommend it highly. Yeah, the Dotshell V2 by Amitzoo. I'll be getting back to you guys with the video that I was talking about, looking at all their other bits and pieces. I'm also going to be doing another one looking at the evolution of the dot format, because that's what these things are for. I've got a couple just here actually. There's the V1, there's a V2, and that's the T-Tet original AIO. But I'll be doing that video a bit later. If I get following us on all the other socials, and I'll see you soon. Till the next one, peace.